Hello, 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 and welcome to my Facebook and YouTube Live. I'm going to give y'all a few minutes to come in, and then we'll start chatting. This is Chatting with Ms. V, and welcome to my channel. All right. Come on in the house. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Yes. Who's in the room? Come on in the room. Speak, 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 so I know you're in the room. Y'all coming in. Hey, Jackie Johnson, how you doing? Hey, Sting. Hey, hey. Hey, Kiki Anderson, watching. Oh, no. Okay. Y'all coming in. Hey, Miranda say she came in and she rang the doorbell. Hey, hey, hey. Y'all, let me tell you, I got to get my life in order with YouTube and Facebook out here. I don't need nobody from no other channels telling me nothing. Baby, my friends off the chain. Do y'all hear me? I got a text. I'm driving, I think I was coming from Walmart. I had to take something back. And all of a sudden, it came up on the dash, in the new car, the text come across and everything come across, just not the telephone. I ain't used to that. So I'm like, oh, I got a text. Then I got to figure out how to answer. So I'm looking at the text, and it's a girlfriend from the boot. She texts me, y'all. And if y'all see VJ on here, that's who did it. That's who did it. That's the name she going by on here, okay? Hey, Brittany. Hey, little kitty kitty. Georgia Peach in the house. Hey, Miss Mary. What you saying, Miss Mary? Good evening. How you doing? And hey, Jeremy J. Loftus over here. I got Facebook and YouTube rolling. But let me tell you what the girlfriend said. Oh, are you a hostess, or are you a commentator? She gave me some kind of little titles or something, and I'm like, what is she talking about? Y'all, she wants me to go ahead and on and finish the room so I can have it like in a studio setting with pot plants and all this stuff. Give me time. I done told y'all I wasn't coming on here until January anyway. This is just the 1st of January. Chrissy Chronicles the one who ran me out the chute before I was ready to come out. So I'm doing it a little bit at a time. Right now I'm just over in the corner doing my videos and my lives. I don't know, understand? But I'm coming and I'm going to get it right. But y'all got to give me a little time. Okay? Y'all moving me too fast. Okay? Tammy gave Brittany some hearts over there. And Daria Bay, hey, homegirl, how you doing? So tonight, y'all saw what the topic was. My how times have changed on both YouTube and Facebook. We talking about the same thing. So y'all just come on, get in the chat and start talking, because that's what they do over here on YouTube. Y'all just getting used to me over on Facebook. So my YouTubers know when they enter the house, they hit the like button. That's like ringing the doorbell, coming in. And then they start chatting and talking to each other and telling everybody, hey, they probably got so many hays over here on, hey, Brittany, hey, Chad, hey, Ms.V. That's what they do over on YouTube. So y'all got to get used to this. And then start making comments in the chat. So y'all, tonight we talking about how the times have changed. Okay, since I've been around, or since y'all been around, that's what we gonna talk about tonight. Because I saw that over on Facebook, and it was interesting to me. So I was like, okay, well, we gonna talk about that tonight. But first, we gotta get some business out the way. YouTube. I got a coworker. Y'all know her. Her name is D Classic. And she is 7 away from being monetized. She only needs 7 people. So, Ms. V don't mind asking if y'all will rush over there and hit that subscribe button for her so she can get her 7 and make her day. Okay, I'd appreciate it. Okay. Let's see what y'all got going on over here on Facebook. Okay, it's three of y'all over here. Y'all improving. Y'all gonna get the hang of it after a while over here on Facebook. Ms.V just started last night trying to come both. I've been on YouTube for 6 weeks now, but this is the first week coming live over here on Facebook. So y'all getting to know who I am, and y'all getting the hang of what's being said. Look at Darius, she over there dancing. Go on home, girl. Okay, so y'all have spoken to everybody over here. Miss Mary, Prince is in the house, Miss D is in the house. I got both of my moderators over here on YouTube. And Miss Tammy is speaking. And let me tell you, the little blue thing I got here moving the screen up on the pad, I could not find the charger. So now I got to go down to T-Mobile tomorrow and get another charger. I had a charger to this iPad. I just bought it like just before I came on YouTube. But I don't know where it is. I have no clue. I looked everywhere for it and I can't find it. So I'm going to go buy another one. I'm not going to look for another one. So in the meantime, because I can't get my keyboard to work because it needs to be charged, that's why I got this little thing to move it up. So I'm going to try to stay in the corner because I saw that video today, and I'm sure one of my girlfriends is going to call me and tell me, I couldn't see the page good because you had your fingers in the way. Baby, I don't need nobody from no other sector coming over here telling me nothing because they are hard on me. Do you hear me? And then she had the nerves to tell me another one. I just want you to be successful. I can't with them, okay? I can't. So we talked about the business of D Classic. I only need 7 people to become monetized. I'm going to talk to my Facebookers one more time. I love y'all, and I appreciate y'all coming on to watch. But when I created the channel, for those of you who are still in the chat room, I just looked. It's 154 of y'all that should be on my channel. You subscribe to the chat room. I have asked to please come and subscribe to my channel because I'm going to take that chat down. And I'm slowly taking it down one by one. So when you can't see yourself in there no more, it means you're gone. I appreciate you subscribing to the chat, all 200 and some of y'all who were in that chat room. But I'm asking very, very nicely, kindly, please come out of the chat room and subscribe to Chatting with Ms. V on YouTube or Facebook, okay? I'd appreciate it. I thank you so much. Hey, Sharon, I got girlfriends coming on, checking me out. Okay, so we got the business out the way of that. I got to tell another girlfriend, happy anniversary, Cheryl Noel. What is Cheryl's last? Lewis. Happy anniversary, Cheryl. I saw that on Facebook. All right. So now we got the business out the way. So all I need y'all to do is like, share, and subscribe. You know what's going on YouTube. I'm hollering at Facebook now. So let's get into our topic for the night. Hey, Miss Ruby. Miss Ruby is in the house, and so is Rita Williams, Tamara Bird, and I'm trying to keep it out y'all's way. And Ms. D is speaking. So this is what I saw on Facebook tonight. And I was like, that'll be an interesting topic to talk about because everybody over here is over 40. So you may have had some of these experiences, or if you didn't, you can chat about some things that have changed in your lifetime since you've been here. Because now we living in the space age. I mean, everything is snap, crackle, pop. It's microwave this, microwave that. Everybody's in a hurry. Cars. You got to read the book now in the car because you just can't jump out in cars like you used to and think you know what stuff is because you don't. Okay, Daria, she says, I'm on your channel. I appreciate it, Daria. Folding clothes, but I'm listening. Okay, Sting. So what I saw over on Facebook was, please go and subscribe to The Classic, and that's her page name. Thank you, Press, for putting it up there. She needs 7 people, y'all, to be monetized. Okay, so I saw the price of houses in 1955. Y'all got to remember, I'm a 1954 model, okay? So 1 year after I was born, can y'all guess what the price of a house was in 1955? Take a guess. It floored me. I couldn't believe it. Some cars don't come with manuals anymore. It is now in the system. Yes, Daria, I just bought a new one last week. Yeah. And girl, I'm still finding out stuff. I'm coming from Walmart and the text pop up on the screen, on the little computer screen. I'm like, I ain't know it did that. I just got used to answering the phone on the thing, and I just got it hooked up from my phone. It's doing too much already. I got to go out there and play with it some more. But every day I be finding out stuff about the car. I'm like, I'm used to my truck. I don't know about this. Hey, Miss Jackie Johnson, 2000. Hey, Glamour, too. So let me tell y'all about the prices of these houses and stuff. I saw 1955. Let me get over here and find out. Okay, it was a 2 bedroom, 1 bath, screen porch, carport. Now y'all know they didn't have no garages back then in the 50s. People had carports they pulled up under, and the shed over the carport kept the car from getting all messed up and stuff. That's what, or either they parked in the front yard. That's what we did, black folks did. Okay, y'all know. Don't act like you don't know. Everybody parked a brand new car as close to the door as they could. I don't know why they did that. Did they think the people was gonna steal it overnight, or what's really going on? Can somebody tell me why everybody parked cars in the yard back then? In the front yard, and on top of that, not the side, not the back, but the front yard. Yeah. Hey, Tawana, cousin, how you doing? Thanks for coming over. Um, these people over here on YouTube is the speakingest people. Y'all gonna get in the chat in a little while, and we gonna talk about this. But anyway, the 2 bedroom, 1 bath screen porch with a carport only costs $7,450. You can't even buy a car for that now. Unless it's used, and it's gonna be an old used car if you buy it now. Hey, Deborah Musgrove, I couldn't believe that. And the monthly payments really floored me. Can you imagine a house note $49.92? Yeah. Did y'all hear what I just said? The house cost, this was a 2 bedroom, okay? 1 bathroom, carport, and what else did it have? A screen porch. Everybody had porches back then, and they had screens on the porches to keep the flies and the mosquitoes from biting. Hey, Wanda Hamilton, how you doing? That's a classmate from Louisiana Tech and a friend on here. Y'all coming on, I appreciate ya. Okay? That's on my Facebook. What we got going on over here on YouTube? But then I saw a 3 bedroom home that was a 1 bath with a screen porch, and it was $7,900, which was only $450 more than a 2 bedroom home, and the note was only $2 more. It was $49.74. Why we can't live in them times now? People got $3,000 and $4,000 house notes now. What happened? How did it go up so much so fast? We ain't been here that long. I mean, we might be a little old, but it don't seem like it should have advanced that much. You went from 7,400 in the 50s to the 2000s, to the 200, the 300, now $500,000. You don't have much home in some cities at $500,000. I can't understand it. I don't understand it, okay? And did the salaries go up to meet these prices? That's what I need to know. Y'all that's still out there in the working world, did the salaries go up to meet the cost of living? Because now most of us are on fixed incomes. We retired, so we not really worried about that too much no more. It is what it is. You only going to get so much for the rest of your life now on your retirement and your Social Security, unless you choose to go back to work. But so much. That's something, Ms. V, that's a negative. Elton, hey, Elton, you in the chat? What's a negative? Hey, no more drama. It's a negative about the salaries going up. Is that what you're saying, Elton? I'm not sure. I probably missed something over here because I was looking at my Facebook babies. Hey, okay. I don't know, Elton, what the negative was. Write it for me again, Elton. Miss V. That the salaries. Oh yes, that's what I'm saying. The salaries didn't go up to meet the cost of living. So how do they expect for people to survive in the years going forward? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Uh, Darius says not much over here on Facebook. No, and they didn't. And I noticed that just before I retired. I was like, this stuff is steady climbing. And when I really noticed the difference is when I left the South and I moved to the East Coast, the cost of living there was like it is now. We were already paying the same price for gas back then. It was higher. Groceries was off the chain. And I was up there 10 years. I've been back here in Texas now going on 3 years. But I couldn't believe it. And then I was so confused when I lived up there because they didn't have the brand names that I was used to in the stores here because they didn't have the stores that we have in the South. I saw a Safeway, and that was the only store that I saw in Baltimore County that would have been the same as stores here in the South. So I couldn't find a lot of name brands. When I came back home, I had to come back home and get Louisiana hot sauce. I had to come back home and get Tony Sachere. It wasn't there when I was living there. It might be there now. But it was just so many things that I was just accustomed to going in the store and just walking in the store and getting it and thinking, you take it for granted. And then when I moved on the northwest corridor up in Vancouver, I ain't know nothing. When I went in the grocery stores there, and then when I looked at the cost of living, it was like, how do people live here? I don't get it. I just don't. Let me catch up over here. The inflation is a hindrance to people retiring. Yes, it is. No more drama. You really got to start planning in your 40s. If you planning to live a comfortable life in your retirement years with the cost of inflation now, if you don't start planning in your 40s, you're going to be up a creek when you get there. Because it doesn't take you long from 40 to 65 if you're going to retire at 65. It doesn't take long, I promise. It seemed like yesterday I was 40. Today I'm 68. It does not take very long at all, period. I'm sure you did notice a difference on the East Coast, a big difference. Everything was so high. Cars were high. Houses, the house we lived in up there was like close to a $400,000 house. It was like maybe 375. But if I had brought it to the South and put it here, I couldn't have got but maybe 200,000 for that house. That was the difference. My house that I had here was nicer than the house we had up there, but I could only get 200,000 for the house I had here. But if I put it up there, I could have easily got $500,000 for it. I was already on an acre. I ain't seen no acres up there. Every now and then, if you got outside in Baltimore County, you would see an acre. But it's just from coast to coast, it's amazing to me. Good evening, Inclusion, and how are you? And good evening to Alice Flint. Inclusion, you say you're glad you caught my line. We're just over here talking about inflation and the cost of living and how it's rising and how people are going to make it when they get to be retirement age with the cost of living steady rising. And from what I understand, we did get a raise on Social Security this year. I should see my raise next week. But look how long it took them to raise it. I just got on it when I was 65. But they said they hadn't had a raise in years. And I don't know how they expect for people to live and how they, you really have to start downsizing. You have to, when you get older, you got to think about moving in with family. Or a lot of people are moving into senior citizens' homes. And that ain't good because they're expensive. They are. They're not cheap. Or You just got to start paying stuff off long before. If you know you 55 and you planning on leaving in 10 years, now would be a good time to get rid of the charge cards and all that extra stuff that's going to take up your fixed income money. Otherwise, you're going to be jacking money out of your savings, and before you know it, it ain't going to take long for your savings to be gone. Hello, Joella, and let me see who else came in. Joella, we talking about retirement over here and inflation and the cost of living. Hey, Loretta. Hey, Latricia, I haven't seen you since the beauty shop days. Thanks for coming in and chatting with us. I'm trying to see who else is over here. I'm trying to run Facebook and YouTube at the same time. Last night was my first night, and tonight I'm supposed to be better than last night, so I hope I'm not missing nobody. Okay. Okay. All right. So over here, y'all are really talking. Tammy, I saw that during Christmas holidays. Let me catch up over here. The rent here in Cali is ridiculous. I know everything in California is ridiculous, and it's been like that for years. I mean, my mother had a sister that lived in California, and we used to visit her all the time. And from a little girl, I just always saw how expensive stuff was when I was wanting candy and stuff in the store. It was always more than it was back home. Food is so high. Eggs $5 a dozen. Where in the world are we? What we gonna do, Tammy? Inclusion, the educator on here, and these gas and grocery prices are gonna eat it right back up. Let me tell y'all. I just got rid of an SUV, and it was costing me $120 to fill up my tank. It was big, okay? I downsized, not by choice, but because I had to. I was fine riding with no car note, okay? But the truck said, I done had enough of you. I'm ready to go bye-bye. Leave me alone. I ain't taking you up the road no more. So that forced me to have to go out and buy a new car. But this car, I've been riding all last week and this week on the same tank of gas, and the man who sold it to me told me probably about $50 to fill it up. Well, I'm going to save money right there on gas. And then I thought, well, it's going to be more on my insurance because it's a new car, but I had full coverage on the old one. So it ended up only being $4 more. I said, thank you, Jesus. Praise the Lord. Okay, because that was another worry. Like, okay, how much money they gonna want for insurance for full coverage? But thank God I was already used to paying full coverage on the older one, so it didn't really matter. Okay, what y'all talking about over here? Rent in New York is horrible. New York and Cali, they take the cake. I don't understand how people, you got to be making money to live there, or you're going to be living very poor. Let's see what else y'all talking about over here on YouTube. The rent in New York is horrible. No More Drama says, Georgia Peach, I wanted to retire this year, but due to inflation, I can't afford it for another 2 years. See, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, people ready to retire and can't retire because we never saw the cost of living going up this high. That's the problem. All in a nutshell. Okay? Hey, Kiki Anderson and Jeremy Loftus. I'm trying to keep up over here with 2 channels going at the same time. Corporations are price gouging. Yes, Deborah. Hi, Dylan Grayson. You have a nice voice. Thank you. Okay. Loretta is saying, hello, Vieta. Keep doing what you do. Thank you, Loretta. And welcome to my channel. I'm happy y'all came on tonight. Every night we have a different topic to talk about. Sometimes my YouTube babies will tell me what they wanted to talk about. Last night they wanted to talk about dating and marriage. We're going to come back with dating and marriage part 2 on Thursday night. But I will not be coming on 7:30 because I have choir rehearsal on Thursday nights, and my YouTube babies already know that. So it'll be after choir rehearsal, sometime after 9. But we'll bring back part 2 of dating and marriage. And that will be with my YouTube subscriber, which is Myra, and her husband. Will be my guest on my panel. So we will be having people come up on the panel. If you want to, you are more than welcome. Okay. Hey, Belladonna is in the house. I saw in the news some senior citizens can only eat one meal a day. Now, you know that's a shame. You done worked all your life. Me, personally, I worked 40 years before I retired. 1 year teaching, 20 years at Amoco in the lab, 17 years in the beauty shop as a cosmetologist and an owner. And that ought to give me 40 if I didn't leave out nothing. 1, 20, 17, and 2 at the airport and the airlines. That's 40 years. Okay? So why should I have to worry about whether I eat one meal a day or 3 meals a day and I don't work 40 years? Okay? That's crazy to me. And I just don't get it. And everybody doesn't make the same money going into retirement. People have different professions. Some have 6-digit incomes going in retirement. Some people may only make 20 or 30,000 a year. How are you going to give them enough in Social Security and retirement for them to even eat, buy their medicine? I don't get it. And medicine is high. When you get older, you're going to need your medicine, okay? Hey, Lynette. Oh, I'm seeing all my old people from the beauty shop over here on Facebook. Ah. Hey, 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 hey. I haven't seen y'all in so long. I'm so happy y'all came on tonight. Yes. What my YouTube baby saying? Elton say, Ms.V, honestly, with business going up, it's costing the transportation issues as well for commercial trucking. Have you seen the price of diesel lately? Much more higher than gas. No, and diesel used to be real cheap. Real cheap. I miss you too, Daria. All of these people used to come to the beauty shop almost. Hi, Norman, and thanks for watching. Okay, let's see. We over here talking about inflation and the cost of living. And we're 40, 50, 60 plus years old over here. And how do they suspect, the government suspect us to survive on the Social Security checks and the retirement if they keep taking the cost of living up? People don't want to work all their life. Like I said, I already worked 40 years. I ain't trying to go back out there again. I don't even like getting up in the morning no more. What's wrong with these folks? Hey Debbie, hello everyone. Hope you have a great day. Georgia Peach, unless you're working multiple jobs. But that's what I'm saying, Georgia Peach. We want to retire. You know, the word retire means like vacation, like do what you want to do, like children grown and gone, like we think we've earned this right now to get up when we want to, eat what we want to, go when we want to. If you don't do it now, when you gonna do it? When you're broke down in a wheelchair and can't get around? They doing too much, okay? Ms.V, a few drivers that I know that run their own truck costing them $1,500 and higher just for fuel. I have a nephew that has his own trucking company, and I haven't talked to him, but I will see him this weekend, and that was one of the questions I was gonna ask him about the fuel for the truck, because he goes cross country, he goes everywhere. And then I have he would be a cousin that married my cousin. He's in the trucking business also. He used to work for AT&T and he retired, and now he's in the trucking business too. But I don't know, they're gonna have to do something here because it's getting to be ridiculous. Okay. I don't want to miss any comments, and I don't want to miss not speaking to anybody. Okay, I got my YouTube caught up. Yeah, Elton has been doing a little research. Obviously, he know people in the field. Hey, Katrina. Hi, Perla. Look at Perla from the airlines. Hey, girlfriend, I ain't seen you since airline days. Okay. Hi, Rose, classmate. Let me see who else is over here. Hi, Freddie. How you doing? And And Darius says there are more than houses. I must have missed something else. I'm trying to catch up over here on Facebook now. See what y'all been talking about over here. Because y'all speaking and y'all talking tonight. Okay, so Perla and Rose were the last ones that came in. Y'all are free to comment over here on Facebook. I know I'm new to y'all. I've only been over here a week. I've been on YouTube, baby. They take control over there on YouTube. They do whatever they want to do. Elton is saying again, Ms.V, and with the transportation costs going up, it's the reason the retail and groceries are going up. I never thought about that, Elton, but you know he's right. You got to transport this stuff in here. So if transportation is going up, they got to jack the prices up on everything else because they got to pay for it to come up in here. And that's groceries, that's gas, that's everything. It's being trucked. Oh my God. That's a big deal. No more drama. I'm looking to purchase in Georgia. So Georgia Peach is talking about moving to Georgia over here. Hey, Ross Galloway, how you doing, homie? I'm trying to see who else is over here that I may have missed. Oh, so you still flying, huh, Perla? Good for you. And your husband is driving trucks. Okay, so are you still with Go Jets, Perla? Is that who you were with? I think that's where I met you, is with Go Jets. Or have you switched? Because a lot of people have switched airlines and gone to bigger airlines. Some of the people that were in school with us. Senior citizens, what did I just see? I'm flying, okay. Senior citizen housing. Is that what? I don't know, Daria. They kind of expensive. I have a girlfriend that was checking into it. I don't want to go into those senior citizens' housing. I don't. I just think it's going to be too many old people in there. And they're going to be complaining. And right now, I ain't got no complaints. And I hear them complaining about their shoulder and their knee hurting. And then my shoulder and knee going to be hurting. Because it's going to be all in the mind. Because that's how my mind operate. Okay. What y'all talking about? Ms.V, and with the transportation costs going up okay, I read that. Okay. Hey, Elaine, welcome, welcome. Georgia Peach, so many people are now moving to Georgia and prices are being raised there. Oh, wow. I have a godchild that just moved to Atlanta. She just got a job. When she moved, this girl just took off. She did not have a job. She didn't have nothing. She drew down her retirement and just took off and moved. But she got a job, she said, I think that was last week. And I don't know, because we're not used to that cost of living that high here where we live. But where she's living, she's going to see a big difference. So I hope the job she got is going to meet her needs of housing and transportation and everything else. Hey, Rita, due to the big C, everything went up. Yeah, that took it up too. The pandemic, it did. Hey, Devetta, how you doing? Devetta speaking over here. Let me go back on Facebook. I switched for a while to Frontier. I was with Frontier. Okay, then stop now since I'm a mommy. I saw your baby on Facebook, Pearl. That's a beautiful baby. Senior citizen housing is now much more than owning home. Excuse me. You ain't never lied, Daria. Hey, Lily. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. We over here talking about the cost of living. You've been retired for a while. What you think about it, Lily? It's getting out of hand. It's just out of control. Here people are trying to retire, but having to work 2 more years to make enough money to retire. And then some senior citizens are not eating 3 meals a day because they can't afford but one. And it's just crazy. Hey, Daryl. Good, I'm flying. Okay, I read that. I read all of that. Hey, did I see Shirley Temple? Somebody? Hold on. I saw somebody else who had come in the chat over here. I was going to speak to him, but this thing moves so fast over here. I'm coming back, YouTube. Hey, Mama Lou. Welcome, welcome. Okay, we're talking about the cost of living and inflation and how it's just eating up our money and what money you are getting on a fixed income. It ain't gonna be enough if they keep going up. They're gonna force old folks to go to Walmart and be a greeter. Okay. Okay, Daryl. Hey, how you doing? Daryl, did you just have a birthday or something? I saw something on Facebook. I'm not sure what I saw. Like yesterday or today? Talk to me. I'll talk back. Okay, so we got people over here giving me crowns. Over here on YouTube, they call me the queen and they gave me roses and they just throwing them out here. So thanks you, no more drama. Thank you, Jennifer, for the crown and the roses. Thank you, who else? Jennifer done gone crazy giving, oh, she giving other people crowns and roses too. She giving my sugar woogers and my beautiful butterflies. That's the name of my people over here. Y'all the same name over here. I ain't changing up because then I'll be done forgot what I call my Facebook and what I call my YouTube. Y'all sugar woogers over here too, and y'all beautiful butterflies over here too. And I don't know if y'all know where I got the name from, but just before my brother passed away, he said he saw the most beautiful butterfly he had ever seen, but he really didn't see it. He was transitioning. And so I told him about the cocoon and how the cocoon goes into the butterfly. And he was transitioning from this world into the next. So that's where I got the name butterflies from. And I don't know if y'all can see, but I got a butterfly here on the plant even. And then I got butterflies on the wall. So when I set up the studio, you'll be able to see the butterflies on the wall. That's y'all. Y'all are my beautiful butterflies. Hey, Erica Nicole, and welcome. Let's get back over here. Because these people over here on YouTube, they be talking, baby. And then they don't want you to miss that comment either. See, seems as though jobs are easy to get in Atlanta. You think so, no more drama? What is Rita saying? Toilet paper will soon be $5. Girl, if toilet paper go up a roll of toilet paper to $5, we're going to have to figure out something, okay? I don't know what we're going to figure out, but we're going to have to figure out something. Because that ain't nothing but waste. Once you use it, it's waste. It's gone. Ain't like you can reuse it. Rita, I try to buy more now in bulk. It helps out. Okay, so Elton, you go to Sam's or Costco or places like that and just buy bulk stuff. Eggs a dozen for $6.98. I know. I'm glad I really cook with eggs. I don't really eat that many eggs, and I'm glad I don't now. Cause at that price, baby, I probably eat one a week. But have y'all noticed something about eggs? From when you were younger to now, eggs last forever. How eggs last that long now? But back in the day, them things would go bad so quick. Something is happening with them eggs. They doing something. I can put eggs in there and the eggs will last a whole month without going bad before I eat them up. Back in the day, they would be gone bad, smelling and stuff when you crack them open. They did something to them chickens. That's what, because when they start making all them wings, chicken ain't got but 2 wings. And then all of a sudden, they bringing wings in by the cases. Chickens don't grow that fast. They putting stuff in them. They got to be to make them grow that fast. Oh, so you go to Sam's Club, huh, Elton? Okay. Milk high too. Everything high. I buy in bulk. Okay, Georgia Peach. Hey, Stray. Your hair is really pretty. Do you do it, style it, or just my niece did it for me yesterday because she talked about it Sunday because it got wet Sunday. So yesterday I told her, I said, well, you told me my video on Facebook Sunday was horrible, so you do it, okay? I am not fooling with you. Right now, you know, they try to come in and take over when you start getting older. They got all the answers. You don't know nothing. You just went to college, got a degree, and got old, and then you don't know nothing. Where they do that at? What's wrong with these folks? It's them young people. I can't do them. The chicken got steroids. Yeah, it's got steroids. I need a chicken to make me some eggs. Baby Perla, I'm thinking about going back out of the country somewhere and get me a farm and then get me a cow for my milk and a chicken for my eggs. And, I don't want no hogs. They smell. I grew up with them. I don't want to smell no hogs, son. And bread, I'm going to have to get me a bread maker, make my own bread. They making you go back to the olden days and do everything from scratch. That's what they trying to do. Wrong with these people. Bacon is very, ooh, I've noticed bacon when I was down in Louisiana and I was cooking breakfast every morning for my brothers. $20 for the same slab that I was paying $9 for last year? What? Did the hogs not make it, or they didn't live, or what happened? Because that's where the bacon coming from in the hog. They using steroids. Yes, I need a month in the Amish community to learn for sure. I know that's right. Because them people got it down. They don't worry about TVs and radios and all this stuff. They don't even know nothing about that. They just live off the land, live in a community, and take care of their own. That's what they do. Mm-hmm. And you need a chicken to make the eggs, and eggs are, yeah, baby. Mm-hmm. Okay, what y'all saying over here on YouTube? Because y'all be talking. Ms. V, I'm not speaking for it to happen, but how, honest to God, if the transportation of food, freight, and etc. was to stop, we really would be in a major pickle. You ain't never lied. Especially if you living in the city and you ain't got no land. Now, if you got your acre, you better take up that backyard and go plant you some greens back there, and you better go plant you some sweet potatoes and whatever else, and become a vegetarian. Forget the meat, okay? That's what I do. I go in the backyard, just plant me a garden. Hey, I don't know nothing else to do. If the transportation, I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm telling you that I'm greedy. Hey, Ashley. Welcome, welcome. We over here talking about inflation and the cost of these eggs and milk and cheese. Everything goes crazy, and gas and everything else. And then the people who at retirement age trying to figure it out. What we gonna do? We done made it there now. Everybody done worked 30, 40 years and we at retirement, and then the people just keep taking our money from us. They robbing us. Don't let them do us like that. No more drama. Me too. I try to buy everything in bulk from Costco. That's Avis. Hey, Avis, I didn't know you were in the house. Y'all see I'm trying to keep up with two chats going over here. Okay? But I ain't got time. All that makeup, weaves, wigs, eyelashes, and nail things. No. Straight say she ain't doing none of that. Well, if you notice, you ain't seen me on here with no makeup on. I mean, Miss Jackson, I just won some makeup from Miss Jackson. It was the eyes, and I don't know. I used to wear makeup, but now it's like I ain't finna take time and put it on, and I'm in the house most of the day. Maybe if I'm going somewhere, I might wear it, but I ain't finna do all that. I wash my face and put some moisturizer on it and cleanse my face, and I'm done. I'm done. It is what it is, okay? And grow some butter beans and Daria, that's all you think about. Daria will never forget them butter beans and purple hull peas and lady peas that her mom and dad used to get from my dad. My dad had a farm. He had garden, and Daria used to come out there and her and her mom and dad and get the vegetables. So your mom must have been a great cook, because you have never forgotten that. And nobody does any of that anymore. My oldest brother's too old. I just lost Harry. I don't know if you knew he had passed, Daria. He passed August the 31st from kidney failure. So it's just one brother left now, and one sister and me. I became a middle child in August. How about that? The one who was next to the baby and was the baby for so long is now a middle child. Okay. Hey, Gloria. Gloria Colbert, how are you? Okay, I think I got everybody over here. Yeah, I stayed in Louisiana with him, Daria, 4 months, and took care of him so his wife could go to work because she only had a year left. And I was with him every day until he passed. Even when he went to hospice, I stayed with him till the end. And it's kind of like a reverse thing. I was telling them over on YouTube, he took care of me when I was little and my mom had head surgery. And then in the end, it went full circle. I was able to go back and take care of him in the end. And I was glad that we had those months to spend together. Okay. I would have a ball every time. Yes, Dari, you would. Dari would love to come to our house. Okay, let's get. Hey, Ira. Okay, let's see. Let me see what y'all saying over here on YouTube. These are speaking as folks over here. Y'all, my YouTube speak to everybody. Everybody come in the chat. Everybody speak to each other. Y'all gonna start over here on Facebook sooner or later, getting to know each other. These folks over here is 754 of them over here, but baby, when they come in, all of them just start speaking. Hey, 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 hey. They lovable folks over here. Y'all are too, but y'all not used to me yet. Okay, Stray says, but I ain't got time. Okay, I read that. Avis, I do too, and I live alone. It it would be cheaper. I don't eat pork or chicken. I am thinking about becoming a vegan. I think I could do that, Rita. I've left the pork and the beef alone since I've been back from Monroe. So I've been basically eating chicken, fish, and turkey since I've been back. And I do like lamb. A lot of people don't like lamb, but it's how you prepare it. You got to know how to cook it. And I guess I'll try that because I got to go to the grocery store next week. I'm 60 plus, too older than you. Good grief. Oh, I didn't know that, straight. I only have one daughter at home, but my grandkids come over every day after school, so I make sure I have stuff. Avis, when you got children around, you got to have snacks and you got to have food. Let me get my finger out the way because I was told today, stop putting my finger on in the way. Okay, so Elton is talking to me. He said, I remember my grandfather with his garden in Mississippi when I was a youngin'. Yeah, everybody back in the day had a garden, you know. Even if they had to put it in a flower bed, they grew stuff. And then we got away from it and everybody started running to the grocery stores. But the price of inflation gonna run you back up out of them grocery stores. Yes, indeed. Okay. All right, let's see what else my YouTube baby's over here talking about. And enjoying my freedom from dating and marriage. Stray, me too. I told y'all last night I'm done with that marriage stuff. God done blessed me with 3. That's enough. Ain't no sense of me trying to get hooked up with nobody else because that now is not the time. This is not the right age to be coming up in here thinking you're going to change some stuff up in here and I got to get used to you. I don't want to. Okay? Stay where you are. Your head hurting just to mention it. Ms.V doing very good, keeping up with both chats. No more drama. It ain't easy. I'm looking over here. I'm having to move it up. But they don't talk as much as y'all do over here. So I can kind of switch back and forth. Y'all are the ones that really comment in the chat over here on YouTube. My Facebook baby's just watching and they just listening over here. After a while, they get used to it and they'll start coming. And then I might not be able to come on at the same time and keep up with 2 of y'all. But right now, I'm doing good. Okay. So, exactly. No more drama. They too big to try. Okay, Georgia Peach says smash the like button. Yes, ma'am. Y'all smash that like button for me. The doorbell, when you come into my chat, is the like button. When you come into my chat, you hit that like button. Thanks, thanks, thanks. Okay. Stray. No chaser. Yep, I am. So do y'all remember back in the day, I'm the only old one in here that can remember the milk being brought to the front door in the milk bottles. Anybody in here had milk brought to your door in a milk bottle? I ain't talking about no carton. Carton came later, way later. Okay? But growing up as a child, do anybody remember that? Am I the only one? Okay? And then I don't know what part of the country y'all are from. The pops, the sodas, the what else y'all call them? The cold drinks. Depending on what part of the country you call them, soda pop or cold drink. Okay. Remember they came in a bottle also, and you got to deposit back on the bottle, and then all of a sudden they start putting them in the can, and the bottles went away. Things was much different back then. I love lamb, but it's so expensive now, just like oxtails. Oxtails off the chain. Baby, I was in Walmart and I think it was 6 small oxtails, and then people talking about $15 for some oxtails. I'm talking about the look here, the little bitty. I could eat that by myself. Ain't no leftovers for the next day, ain't none of that. Okay, that's one meal for me, them little bitty things. I'm used to the big oxtails. And then all the chicken wings up in there was gone. They ain't had one. And I'm like, okay, there we go again. Stray said she was married once. Okay. And y'all talking to each other. I'm trying to catch up. You are doing great, Ms.V. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Guess what? I like you. Who you like, Stray? Don't do me. Hello, Ms.V. Hey, don't do me. You over here on YouTube. Okay. Uh-huh. You love your peace. Oh, y'all talking about y'all don't want to get married no more. You like your peace. I like my peace too. I got the niece coming over here from another mother. That's good enough for me. Cokes in the green bottle. Yes, Daria. And they were strong. Don't you remember they burned your throat when we was little girls? Oxtails are off the chain and smoked turkey. I haven't bought the smoked turkey lately, but I gotta go to the market next week. And I'll find out because I was intended to buy some because I just told you I like turkey, chicken, fish, and shrimp. So I'm going to Kima and get the fish and the shrimp and then the chicken wings and then the turkey. That's my meats. Now, if they keep on, I'm gonna become vegan. I ain't lying. I ain't lying. I'm not. I ain't finna give them folks all my money like that. Uh-uh. You remember the RC bottles? Yes, my grandmother had a little country store, and um, she used to have a cooler, like I guess you call it a refrigerant, and then you pull the top up on it, and they had bottles in there. It was knee high, grape, orange, strawberry, RC. Mr. Pibbs, they had all kind of stuff they don't even have now in the grocery store. And you remember the big bottles, the milk bottles, Elaine? Yes. Hey, Miss Susie, how you doing? A red cooler that was out front of her store. Daria, you remember that? Yes. She had a red cooler. It was red and white, and it was from the Coca-Cola company. So it had, the Coke symbol and the name of Coke on the front of it. Girl, you don't forget nothing. I didn't even know you came down there during that time. I had forgot you had been coming down there since a little girl. We met when we were real little, real little. Yes, indeed. And that cooler stayed at my mom's house underneath the garage for a long time, and she used to put them peas and them butter beans in that cooler after my dad closed the store down after my grandmama died. Girl, you bringing back memories there. Okay, let's see. Had some smoked turkey for Christmas. Oh, Elton, you did it? How did you do it? Did you smoke it did you smoke it yourself or you bought it already smoked? Don't do me. That was my mom's favorite soda. Okay. All right. And how in the hell chilling so damn high? Now I'll pass. Straight is going crazy over here on YouTube, y'all. She said, how the hell the chilling so damn high? I'll pass. I didn't even have any. Well, I didn't cook over the holidays. I went with my extended family, and y'all know what I did for New Year's. I got my little glass Tupperware stuff. It ain't Tupperware, but whatever. With the little plastic tops, and I went from house to house. And I did have some children from one of my friends' house, but I ain't finna cook all that food for myself. No. Let's see. Won't nothing like that powdered. I don't hardly eat real eggs. I ain't finna eat no powdered eggs for real, for real. Nope. No, I'm not gonna do it. Oh, so you came down while I was gone to school, Daria? Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Let me see what y'all talking about. They downsizing and taking out original ingredients now. Oh, really? Ms.V, a friend of mine did it for me and my mom. Oh, okay, Elton. Okay. Okay. Susan is speaking to you, Elton. Elton, we're so glad you come into the chat every night. Well, we like having men coming in the chat. I saw some men over here on Facebook too. I'm glad Daryl, y'all came into the chat. Women like to talk with men too on this stuff. Get y'all's ideas and stuff about it. We do. Yeah. So No More Drama says, I bought some chitlins for $25 and only 10 were in the pack. I can't with you. You know that people had more than 10 chitlins in that package. This girl over here is sick, y'all. She ain't for real, rap too tight. She sounded 10 chitlins for $25. So you had 10 strings of chitlins. That what you telling me? Was they short? I ain't gonna ask you because you gonna answer. No, that's all right. Okay. Let's see. Did I miss anything? Prices going up and down. Yes, Stray. Yeah, but mostly up. Ain't too much coming down. Okay. And then I thought Walmart would be a little cheaper after they put all them little lines out there where you gotta check your own food and stuff. I don't work there. I don't want to check my own food, but the food didn't go down. They got rid of all them checkers, but they used to didn't have a two on a line of 12 anyway. It was two people out there working, and you got to stand in a long line. Now they got you checking out your own stuff, but the prices didn't go down. Ain't that nothing? They just made more money by getting rid of people, and prices stayed the same and started going up. Now you got to bag your own stuff and check it out. When they gonna send the paycheck? That's what I'm wondering. A friend of mine did it for, okay, I read that, Elton. I read that. Pleasure, my pleasure. It's nice to be here. Yeah, we welcome the guys to come over and chat with us. I'm so thankful to be my age now. At least I experienced the low and tasty food items. Yeah, because it's so different. It's a lot different. And this has happened since the pandemic. That's when I started seeing things just going up like crazy. And I don't know. And I can't get ready for this new age of shopping. I don't want nobody bringing me, I ain't calling Walmart telling them to bring me my food. I don't want you to pick my food. I'm going in there and pick my own, okay? You cannot pick my food for me. So I guess I just won't do it. I don't like the online shopping. I like going in the mall. Because I want to see it, I want to feel it, I want to touch it, I want to bring it home. I don't want you mailing my stuff. I want to see it right then. If I pay for it then, I want it then, okay? I'm just old school like that, and I ain't changing. I ain't changing, Lord help us. Yes, Stray, I feel we need employee discount if you're going to ring and bag your food. You need something. Walmart getting over now. For real, for real. I love pork. Beef don't do well with my stomach. I'm trying to get to the bottom here to make sure I got it all. Okay. Facebook is different. They repeat the comments over here. YouTube just keep them running. Okay, y'all. We are coming up on my hour. You know, time pass fast when you're having fun. So let's kind of wrap it up over here at Facebook and YouTube. Ms.V don't stay on but an hour. And then a lot of my YouTubers go from channel to channel, which are supporters of mine or friends of mine on YouTube. So I don't hold them a long time. So if they want to go watch another channel on YouTube, they can. We hit the topic, we talk about the topic, and then we come back in the morning at 10 o'clock on YouTube and Facebook for coffee in the morning with a new topic. And that's 10 o'clock Central Standard Time on Facebook and YouTube tomorrow morning. Okay, my YouTube babies. Ms.V, I'm a technology junkie. One of my favorite things they could have done for me was adding scan and go at Sam's Club. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad to know that, Elton, if you're a technology, because I'm not. I am not technical savvy at all. And it plucks my nerves to try, because you got to read stuff to try to figure it out. I just want to plug it in and I want it to work. Hey, Wilma. Wilma, we getting ready to leave off, but you can watch the replay. We talked about inflation and retirement and the cost of living, how much is going up and everything tonight. But I normally don't stay on but an hour. I come on at 7:30. I leave off at 8:30. And I'm telling the truth, Ms. V. I counted it. No More Drama says she bought some chitlins for $25 and she only had 10 strands of chitlins. Okay, y'all. This chat over here on YouTube, they something else. You gotta love them. Okay, they not laid back at all. Okay, you did. I remember when you used to come out there with your mom, Daria. Daria's from my hometown, and we grew up together. She's younger than me, but she used to come to my house all the time. Okay, I ain't with cutting out jobs. No, straight. We need to work. That before it's over with, they're gonna have us all back out there working again. The old folks gonna be competing for the jobs with the young people. Ain't that crazy? We retired. What they don't understand about retired, dog. Hey, Susie, you have a blessed night too. It's been an hour, so I'm gonna say good night to my YouTube babies, my sugar woogers, and my beautiful butterflies on Facebook and YouTube. Ms. V will be back with you in the morning at 10 o'clock for coffee time. Catch the replay, hit the like button, subscribe, share to my channel. Thanks for supporting it. Love, love, love. Take care.